All right, welcome everyone. This is Bob Maurer. It is a little bit after 11 a.m. on Wednesday, Jan 29. I want to do a review of the current seasonal futures spreads strategies, see how things are looking for the ongoing spreads. Got a little bit of housekeeping to do. Canceled one of them, and you'll see why in just a moment. And we're down to really just one that we're involved in, should be filled, and another one that we're looking to maybe get in. So let's hop on over to it. Digging into the portal here to see the most current PDF version dated. That brings this up for the week of 126. So from top to bottom, Lean Hog Bear Spread 342. I believe I've already addressed this one in the last video where that one was canceled. I mean, I'll take a brief look at it again just in case I didn't. 343, second row here. Bull spread in the RBOB unleaded gas should be filled. We'll see how that one's evolving. 344, bull spread in coffee. No fill as far as I can tell as of yet. So we'll look at that one. And 345, the bull spread in live cattle. Cattle have been on a tear to the upside. And unfortunately, this one did what it was supposed to do, but without us on board. So I'm recommending that we cancel this one. Take a look at it. We got two cancellations. One that we're looking to get into, number 344, the bull spread in coffee. And then the last one is the bull spread in RBOB unleaded gas, which we should be in, at least for the more aggressive average in traders getting in at the higher price point. Okay, so let's go to the charts and see how things are looking. Take them one by one. First of all, I think I already addressed this, but this is the lean hogger strategy number 42. And we were looking to get short. Market broke and actually got through our first target before we were able to get on board. So it did what it was supposed to do, but without a board. And for that reason, I am recommending we cancel it. Now, it could be that this June July bear spread sets up again shortly, and I'll keep an eye on it and run the data again. But for right now, I just want to cancel this and then rethink and reset. All right, so please cancel. Again, trader's prerogative. You can always do whatever you want to do. It's your capital at risk, so it's your prerogative. But I'm recommending that you cancel it. All right, so that's 342 should be out. In case I didn't mention that in the last video. All right, then let's hop on over to cattle. This is the other one that I'm canceling out of order. So be it. So 345 bull spread cattle Feb June. The risk was, well, it doesn't matter what the risk was. So we were looking to get in on a bit of a price improvement. This thing started on Jan 21, settled that day at 440. We were looking to get in down at 357 to hold on for targets 1 and 2. And as you can see, it had an explosive move to the upside. Cattle been on a one-way here for a while, and this thing did not break much, obviously. Actually, it did not break at all the next day. Market opened up on its lows and closed on its highs and screamed through both the targets pretty substantially, way more than the back data would have projected targets on the upside. But because basically because it did what it was supposed to do, and unfortunately without us on board, we are going to cancel this one. And then pretty strong uptrend. Would have been nice to catch a bit of a break. This thing might still be in play, this particular spread down the road. Or if you want to do pure spec without the back data as a foundation, look to buy a pullback here, but that's a different story. All right, so we're out of that one. Fat cattle gone, lean hog gone, livestock gone. All right, so where are we at here? Let's look at the RBOB unleaded gas. Okay, so on day 0, beginning of the seasonal window, it was benchmarked at 456, 456. We were looking for price improvement down at 347. And on the 22nd of January, this thing had a low of 345. So went through us by 2 ticks. Held that white line there, which is the 200 period moving average, and had a pretty good bounce so far. We're looking up here at 568 and 641 as our targets. I don't see any reason to change it currently. I mean, I'll reassess at the end of the week, but for right now, I just want to keep everything as is. And that's the way we'll move forward with this one. So, more aggressive average in traders who were willing to get in at 347 should be filled. Level 2 traders down here at 300, not filled as of yet. No change to the strategy, and currently should be sitting with some level of gain. Okay, so that's 343 bull spread, our Bob. And then last one here is the coffee. So this is 344. Coffee C bull spread, long to May, short to July. And we are looking to get in with price improvement. Coffee's been a pretty wild ride this year. It's been on a pretty good tear to the upside, seen some breaks, but nonetheless, net higher moves. If we dial into the coffee March contract, which is the front leg right here, show you what I mean. So that's coffee, right? So back in April, May, was sitting around less than $2 a pound, and it screamed to the upside, almost doubling. We're at about 370 right now, making swing high today. So this isn't necessarily a market you want to step in front of on the bear side, because it could be a real ripper, similar to the cattle. What's happening now? That's why we're trying to get in with the trend and as a spread. So with that big move that you just saw to the upside, all that's happened in the spread is just kind of a grind higher, maybe even more sideways. Much more calm way to try to get in now. I've also seen some pretty good bars up and down, but nonetheless, on a relative basis, my opinion, more calm. So what are we looking to do? We're looking to get in at 490, looking to get in at 310. Neither one of those should be filled, as you can see. Market's just been grinding higher. So we need to have some kind of a better pullback to get us in, and then hopefully a quick rally to the upside. Got till February 21, so we're talking 20, almost 3 weeks of trading left. A little better than 3 weeks. Plenty of time for this thing to break on down, at least to this 490 level, and recover back. I don't mind that it's already gotten through target one. I think that you should stick with this one. Look for it to rotate back down towards this 490 and then back up to the sevens. As you can see, that chart I just showed you, there seems to be plenty of fuel to the upside. So any kind of break, I think, is going to find some kind of buying. All right, so that is strategy number 344, bull spreading coffee. No change to the strategy, no fills as of yet. I'll let you know if anything. All right, so no fill on the coffee. We are sitting good so far in the RBOB unleaded gas. We canceled the cattle, canceled the hog. Look for opportunities again in those down the road. I do want to do one programming notes. Another way to trade these markets is through butterfly spreads. And basically, you're spreading spreads. I don't want to get too deep into the weeds. So, in our seasonal spread strategies, I may, from time to time going forward, start recommending some butterfly spreads. I'm usually going to keep it real tight with the months in between the 3 futures contracts that are involved in a butterfly spread, and keep it tight so that the risk stays manageable. But I think that it's something that we should start watching. So I'm going to start publishing some of those. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to let me know. This is just how the RBOB, this is how the butterfly spreads are going to look. I've got a charting service that I can use that'll paint a nice little picture of the actual spread itself rather than just the legs, which is harder to visualize. And the risk reward diagram is a little bit different than ones that we're seeing on this other platform, but pretty close. So it should be good enough to understand. All right, so I just want to give you that one little programming notes, give you an update on the seasonal spreads that we had been involved with or are involved with. Everybody's up to date. If you have any questions, comments, anything of interest, feel free to let me know. I'm going to leave it there. And thanks so much for watching.